A couple of juggernauts in junior hockey collide on the ice this evening. Welcome back to EA Sports' continuing coverage of the Memorial Cup. Lots of time left in this period. The game is still scoreless. Portland's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Tries to feed it over to Jones. Now that's a great heads-up in the defensive zone to force the turnover. And he denied him there. And a stick in the lane ends up for him. And another stop. We got a penalty coming up here. Great use of the stick here at center ice. Whistle blows, stopping the play. Jones will serve two for interference.
Well, you can take the time and space away from your opponent, but not when they don't have the puck. You can't impede their forward movement, and that happens here. So he's going to the box.
Well past the midway mark of this period. Oceanics up 1-0. Rimouski's won the defensive zone draw. Power play is over. Both teams back to even strength. Shot! Denied by the goaltender. The Winterhawks will play it in their own end. Quick pass to Jones. Pass in front. And that doesn't connect. Sends it out front. And that shot's blocked. Goaltender covers up and will get a face-off. Officials are set. Players seem ready. We're ready to get this thing back underway. The Winterhawks win the draw. Now let's see what they can do with it. Fantastic save! Rimouski's regained possession of the puck. Portland's got the puck. And that's deflected. Here's a race for the loose puck. The Winterhawks gain possession in their own end. Rooting, stick handling in his own zone. And that's intercepted by Blake. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Coming to the front of the net. And they'll get a breather as the goaltender covers it up. Late goings of this period. Oceanics ahead 1-0. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. Rimouski's going to start with the puck in their own end. Oceanics got a hold of the puck. They put the puck into the offensive end. The Winterhawks gain control of the puck. Handles the saucer pass beautifully. Here's a shot and one last save. Period number 1 in the books. First intermission entertainment is on deck here. And you can also have time to go grab a drink, grab a hot dog, and we'll be back with period number 2 in moments. Lots of time left in this period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Rimouski's won the face-off deep in their own end. Puck moved back to center, forcing them to regroup. And too much traffic in front blocks that one. Picking up steam in the offensive zone. Oh, and an even bigger save on a slapper. Dumps it in. Portland's got possession of the puck. Oh, it was a missile, and he stopped it. Moves it quickly over to Jones.
Martin's up and ready to get back on the ice.
Lacks into the offensive zone. Both sides are evened up now as the power play expires.
The next shift is critical, James. They had the opportunity on the power play to get back in it and get the equalizer. Now they're down by 1, so they have to manage some energy here, and they have to dictate pace and get back in the game.
Slides it diagonally to Conley. Just enough to keep it out there.
I'd say he has some fast-twitch muscle fiber in there because I'm telling you, he makes that save. I thought that was going in, but he just reacts and keeps it out of the net.
Oh, look at this chance. To his teammate. And he takes the dish. And tries to make a diagonal pass to the net. Portland's got the puck. Takes it at center. Along the half wall with the puck. Taken by Gill. Oceanics cross the line and on the attack. And that shot goes nowhere as the lane was filled. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Feeds the puck over to Jones. Chase in front! Brilliant save, read it perfectly. Oh, it stops him again.
A player should never be left alone in the slot, but man, is the goaltender to task here. Gets out in front of it and makes the save.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. You can feel the energy in this crowd. It's a tie game. Tries to get it over to Tibern. Down the right wing and into the offensive zone. Oh, and he can't bury that one.
You don't get many opportunities like this in a game, James. You have to execute. He completely misses the net.
Makes a move in front. Coughlin scooped up the puck now here inside his own zone. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. The Winterhawks have the puck now. Gaining momentum along the wing. Sends it over. Oceanics got control of it now from their own end. Through the middle of the ice, they enter the attacking zone. Comes up with the stop. Feeds the puck up to Jones. Unable to reach that one. Oceanics got the puck along the wall. And now he passes up to Coursol. Shot! And he gets just enough to keep it out. Here in the later stages of this period, it's all tied up. There's the horn, bringing period number 2 to an end. 40 minutes down, 20 to go. Third period action is coming up. Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The next goal could be a big one as we are tied. Oceanics won the faceoff at center. Quick feed to the net. Here's a chance, sends it in front, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Big save. Portland's got a brief window on the power play with their penalty expired. Here's a shot. Absolutely no fear to get in front of a slap shot. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Dumps the puck in. The Winterhawks gain control of the puck against the wall. Rimouski's got possession here in the offensive zone. Oceanics got the puck along the wall. Too much congestion blocks the shot. And the goaltender grabs that one for a whistle to try to slow things down here. Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here. Levine's won the draw. Trying to put it in the side and missed.
Well, there's a recognition that he didn't have much room, gets a little bit fine, and just misses wide.
He grabs the puck here at the point. Scooped up along the wall by Jones. Rimouski's got the puck inside the defensive zone. And a delayed penalty coming up as he got tripped up. Here's the official call. Jones is going to go off for tripping.
Coaches hate stick infractions. They're real frustrating. You're right there. You're in and around the puck. You go fishing, and you wind up in the box.
Portland's back to even strength.
I really like what this PK unit has done. And, James, in my experience, I know what it's like to be out there in a tie game. You want to execute your role to the best of your ability. You know what it's like to go down by one, and it's really deflating when it happens on a PK. So finding how to do it, getting it done, just did it.
Here they come on the attack. Moves it to Martin. Feeds the puck to Levine. Right up and cut into the attacking zone. Oh, here we go. Big time stop there. Moves the puck to Jones. Through the neutral zone up along the wing. Quick shot. What a stop. There's the whistle as the puck is frozen up. Coming up on the final minute of regulation time. Jones will play it to the corner. stopping.
The coach's responsibility is to keep them focused here. They got a job to do. They got to kill this penalty off late in the third. I mean, it's a tie game. They got to get it done.
Oh, there's the horn. Regulation comes to an end, and we are still tied. Overtime is looming, and we'll bring it to you in moments. Oceanic's man advantage is still intact as this period gets underway, and they win the draw. Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. And they take possession here inside the offensive zone. Oh, how about that for sacrifice?
Well, on a PK, you have to sacrifice, and I love the way that he gets out there aggressively and makes sure that that shot does not get to the net.
Here's a short pass to Arsenault. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Long jam in front, that's broken up. The Winterhawks will play it from the defensive zone. Picks off the pass. Levine's got it along the wing. Portland's got it in their own zone. Carries it in. Moves the puck along the half wall. Rimouski's looking to break out of their own end. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Quick pass to Levine. Looking to end it! We're going to face off after the puck stays covered up.
Well, this goalie, he deserves a highlight pack. I mean, he's made many huge saves tonight that has given his team momentum, and it's about the timeliness of his save to sort of reset the momentum in a game and give your team an opportunity to win, and that's exactly what he's done between the pipes tonight, James.
Final horn sound. Centers both set to dig on in, and we are about ready to go. Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Winterhawks lead it 1-0. Face off here in the neutral zone, and we are back underway. Goes right to the crease. Makes the save with the glove.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Binkley's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. The Winterhawks get a hold of the puck along the boards. Moves it up.
Fast and quick lead pass.
Big save by the goaltender. Morey's got it in the defensive zone. Right through center and into the offensive zone. Puts it on net. Kicks it away from the crease. And that pass goes off a stick. And sends it just out of reach. Here's a chance. Big time stop. Great reflexes, another save. Grabbed along the boards by Rudin. Stopped by the goaltender. Bob Warwick scores! And a spotlight here at the Memorial Cup isn't good enough for this town.
Yeah, nothing looks too big for him right now. I mean, he's showing off his skill set, and everyone in the stands, including the scouts, know that here's a guy they need to keep their eye on. And let me tell you, he knows as well that he needs to deliver because he wants to be drafted as high as possible.
Stopped by the goaltender. Intercepted in the offensive end by Cote. Puck picked up by Southern. Gaining momentum up along the side. Fires it on net. And he's right there with the blocker to keep it out. Denies him again.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding, making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
And he scores! The captain leading by example. The Winterhawks have been all over them, and there's still plenty of time left in this first. Past the midway mark in this period. Portland's really put the squeeze on here now, up by 3. Moves it quickly over to McKinnon. And now he angles it across to Mercier. The Wildcats played along the wing. Here's a chance. Oh, and he somehow got a little piece of it, and it stays out of the net.
Well, he was dialed in to make the save with his mask, James, but I don't know how dialed in he's going to be now. He might be a little fuzzy.
The Winterhawks have used their advantage in shots to take the lead here in the first. The Wildcats get a hold of the puck in their own end. McKinnon's got it in the defensive end. The Wildcats take it along the wall. Picks up the puck. Portland's got the puck in their own end. Picked up along the boards by Darby. Can't get a hold of that pass. Munston's got a hold of the puck now. From the defensive zone, they move the puck around. And now it's to Mercier.
Jones is so effective. I mean, he's a pure goal scorer, and he has been extra dangerous tonight. Just get the puck to him. Why? He's got 2 goals in the game, and he's looking for his 3rd.
Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one, because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
They've got the defense outnumbered. Takes a shot. Oh, what a stop on the play.
Whether you're a player or goaltender, so much of the training is about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
And that goes off course. And he puts it away to make the save. And there's a shot. Oh, break out the ice packs. He lays out to block that shot. Ow. Looks to pass it to Morin. And he gets a piece of that one and denies it. There's the buzzer, 20 minutes in the books, second period just around the corner. Welcome back, everybody. James Cebulski with you. Period number 2, the middle frame ready to go. Portland's won the opening draw, and they'd love to kill off the remainder of this penalty. Fires it into the offensive zone. And time expires on the power play. Both teams back to even. He scores! And there's the hat-trick, and let those shovels fly!
Anytime you get a hat-trick, it's a special moment for a player, an athlete here, James. But to do it at home and have all of those caps fly out on the ice, it's a pretty special one.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Portland's now up by 4. Broken up at center. Quick feed to Jones. Shot! Comes up with the stop. Scores! That's 3 in a row!
Oh, it's so much easier when you're running in the game and your opponent is chasing, and that's exactly what's happening right now.
The Winterhawks have dominated them thus far and continue to do so here in this second. And a stiff break setup. The Winterhawks pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. The Wildcats take possession in the defensive end. Takes the feed from off the wing. Wrist one in front. Scores! And there is a much-needed counterpunch from the other end.
Well, they've closed the gap, but the next shift is the most important. The ability to have energy and try and get that puck and get another one on the board.
Puck grab by Jones. The Winterhawks have it now. And he takes the feed. Moves it to Jones. With the blast! And that's blocked away. Denies him in close.
What a save. I mean, how quick you have to be able to get on that puck, James. Anytime it's in the low slot, you've got to be on your toes, and that's exactly what he was to be able to make the save.
The Winterhawks have looked good offensively tonight, generating all sorts of opportunities. the puck over. Now he slides it up to Jones. Cutting to the slot. The Wildcats have it from their own end. Binkley's lugging the puck. From the open ice, they gain the line. Oh, the stick falls on the play.
And that's a tough one, James, when you're in a prime scoring area and you have to get back to the bench as quick as possible. So you go from being there and then being at the bench.
The worst. Pass to Cote. Gains the zone. Skates to the crease. Oh, what a save in front. Tosses it on to Jones. On-man rush. He scores! And he's not done yet.
No, I mean, how many more are going to come down, James? The floodgates have opened. Well, they opened a long time ago, but that puck is following him around, and every chance he gets, he's bearing it.
Puck ready to drop here any moment to get things underway again. And off the face-off, they take possession. Portland's ready to go on the attack. Jones plays the puck. The Wildcats gain possession in their own end. Here's a short pass to Jones. Easily kicked away by the goalie. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on.
Jones is having one of those games where he can't do anything wrong, so just get him the puck. He's got a hat trick in this one, and really, he should be going over the boards every second shift. When a coach has an athlete like that who is on fire, deploy him, utilize him. You know that he's going to be the difference maker in this game.
Just a smothering attack here in the offensive end, and listen to this place light up. Play whistle dead, penalty coming up. The Winterhawks have been handed a 2-minute penalty for tripping.
Well, the official was right there to make the tripping call, and it's a pretty easy one as the stick gets caught up in his opponent's skates.
And that brings the second period to an end. Both teams will go back to their rooms and get a quick breather. While, man, there's a lot of fans looking forward to this intermission action coming up here. Fun entertainment in store, and we've got the third period coming up in moments. Passes it over to Sakreski. And that pass is redirected. To the front! Oh, what a chance! He came so close to putting it in!
James, I thought he had that one.
Scores on the advantage and put one home!
And this is exactly why he spent so much time in practice working on specialty teams, James. You can see that good movement to open up lanes, just disrupt the box there, and they're able to cash it in.
Portland's offense has been a thing to watch tonight as they lead it big time here early in the third. Sampson's won the draw. Grabs it in his own end. Slides it on over to Collard. Takes a shot, and he comes up with the stop there. Quick pass across to Jones. Fires it. Oh, what a stop.
Jones is having himself a night here, James, and it just feels easy. He's got the hat trick under his belt, and honestly, when you're playing like this, it just all seems to be going well for you. You're confident. You seem to have the puck all the time. It's going in. It's a vibe.
Shuts him down. Moves the puck up to Jones. Feed to the middle. The shot. Stopped by the goaltender. Angles it over to Jones. Takes the feed in the middle of the ice.
Jones is showing his natural goal-scoring ability. Anytime he's around the net, he's been putting it in tonight. He's got 4 to show for it.
Here's a chance. Portland's got control of the puck. They go on the attack through center. Shot! Redirected off one of his own line mates there. Takes the feed from his own end. Sends it over. There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on.
Jones has found the back of the net 3 times tonight for the hat trick here, James, and you can't overstate how important of a game this is for him. I mean, it is a tough league, and it is difficult to score against these goaltenders. He's having himself a night.
Works it across to Binkley. Tripped up on the play, delayed penalty coming up. And the officials will pass the sentence here. Jones will serve 2 for tripping.
Another stick infraction, and you know that coaches don't like this one. A product of not being in good position, reaching, and then taking a trip because you weren't moving your feet.
Looks to get the puck over to Cote. The Winterhawks look to start the transition game.
Well, this game is wild, James. End-to-end action. Let's just forget the defense, shall we, and just go with the goal calls.
Oh, just a great heads-up play by Cote. He carries the puck up along the wing. Here's a shot. Comes up with the stop. Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. The Wildcats need to find a way to break on through here. They've had plenty of shots on net, but they've got to convert here in order to even things up.
Well, listen, a power play, you want to make sure that you're getting a high percentage shooting shot. And that's exactly what they did earlier on the 1-3-1 where they were able to capitalize. It's about opening up lanes, getting the coverage to move around, and then firing and executing when you have it.
And he stops that kid in there. Wow. Final seconds of this one, and the home fans certainly appreciate that they got their money's worth tonight. Made the stop on the play. Puck goes out of play. We got a face-off coming up. Big offensive zone face-off coming up here. Opportunity knocking for this power play unit here, Cheryl.
James, they've got to take advantage of the extra player right now. I mean, the goaltender is extremely fatigued. They've got to look to attack downhill. They've got to get that puck to the net in a hurry.
That's all she wrote from this one tonight. The Wildcats come up short tonight, but I'll tell you. Hi, everybody. I'm James Cebulski, and welcome to EA Sports' continuing coverage of the Memorial Cup. Tension so thick you can cut it with a knife. Portland's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
An opportunity here to go up by one on the power play. You know they've worked on this in practice. It's something you do, your repetitions. This is what prepares you to be big in these moments.
And they'll dump it in. The Winterhawks have it now. And he moves it up to Jones. Denies him with a save. There's the whistle. We'll get a face-off after the goalie covers up. Reed's gliding in for the face-off as this penalty kill will continue. London's got possession here in their own end. And the puck stopper jumps on top of it to get a stoppage in play. Special teams so important. Can they capitalize on this power play here with a face-off? Jones has won the face-off. Gets a piece of it with the glove. Grabs the puck in the corner. Pushes it over. And another stop. Trying to clear the puck from his own end. And they get the puck out. Kind of simple and effective there, Pounder.
Yeah, I mean, when your opponent is hounding the puck and it's a physical game, you have to find a way to get it on your stick and just get it outside of your zone. Then you can kind of reset, reestablish your presence, and get fresh legs on the ice.
This power play group really has an opportunity to smell blood in the water.
All I have to do is look at the body language of the fatigued goaltender right now, James. I mean, they've had puck possession. They've had the majority of it, and they found ways to move the puck and create opportunities. Now they just got to finish.
Cowan's side still short-handed here as they slide in for the face-off. Lots of time left in this period. The Knights have taken a 1-0 lead. And off the draw, they'll take possession. Slides the puck across to Brustowicz. Looks to make a play over to Cowan. And he coughs it up with the pass. Tries to feed it over to Brustowicz. Shot! Turns him away! Gets the puck over to Jones. London's got possession at center. Here's a shot! Oh, just wide! Sutherland's moving the puck through his own zone. Slides it diagonally to Jones. Quick shot! Oh, makes the save! That was a rocket! Tries to get the puck over to Cowan. Puts it on net! And play continues as that goes off the glove. We got a whistle as the puck's frozen. Still a lot of time left in the period as we approach the midway mark. London's ahead 1-0. Well past the midway mark of this period. London's up 1-0. Cowan's won the face-off here in the offensive zone. And a great save!
Well, this is an incredible athletic save, but this is all instinct. There's no time to put yourself to position. You just react, and if you get there, you get there. What a great job.
Gains the zone through the middle. Here's a chance! And that's blocked in traffic. Picked up along the wall by Haltonen. Penalty coming up here. Jones is nabbed for tripping.
Well, when you're looking for a goal, being shorthanded is not ideal. You're also killing valuable time where you can be pressing when you're PKing.
Quick pass to Massey. And he passes it up ahead to Jones. Fires it on net with the stop. London's got the puck along the boards. Here they come up along the wing. And that slides right out to center ice. The Winterhawks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. London's got the puck. Looks to set up at the point now. Turns it away on the slap shot. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Dickinson. Scores! And they beat the buzzer and get one right here in the period.
They always say, James, that to start a period and to finish periods are critical times, and they get one here. They go to the dressing room with a lot of momentum.
Well, fun start to this one as period number 1 comes to an end. We've still got lots more still in store. Kids are coming out on the ice here to play the little mini prospects game, and we'll be back in the morning. The Knights have generated a lot of pucks on net and have turned more than a few of those shots into goals. London's come up with possession after that neutral zone draw. And now it's grabbed by Haltonen. Stops him cold. Quan's got the puck in his own zone. The Knights gain control of the puck. Handles the puck. Takes a shot. And that tears off a body in the lane. The Knights get a hold of the puck in their own end. London's moving it along the wing. Shot! And that got caught up in traffic and goes off the stick. Quick pass across to Jones. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Dickinson. Takes a shot. And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range. And the puck is scooped up here in the open ice by Rudy. And that goes off a body. Moves it quickly over to Haltonen. Takes it into the slot. And he opts to roll for more support. Slides it to Jones. Couldn't catch up to that pass. Puck scooped up by Jones. And that's picked up by Brustowicz. Sends the pass over. Taken by Barkey. Quick feed to O'Reilly. Fires it! And he was ready for that save! Puck picked up by Quant. Knights scoop it up along the boards. Through the open ice, they're picking up steam. Here's a shot. Gets a piece of it with the blocker. Feeds it across the ice to Darby. Passed up ahead. Hammers the shot. Answers the call with a big save. Moves around along the half wall. Shot! And there's the save. Puck grabbed by Jones. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. Shot! And that caroms off a body in traffic. From point blank, comes up with a monster save in front.
Goaltender spends so much time doing cracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Denies that opportunity. Wrist shot from the slot. Blocked, although that might be a save.
Well, that is a save, James. I don't think the goaltender would have gotten to position in time, and he's able to take it away.
Makes it look easy with the stop. Sends one up to O'Reilly. Takes the feed. And that brings the period to an end. All right, third period just around the corner. We'll get a clean sheet of ice. I'm going to get more popcorn, and we're coming back with much more next. London's been a dominant force offensively. Plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the third. The Knights move the puck in the defensive zone. Feeds it on over to Dickinson. Moves the puck. Portland's got it in the neutral zone. Drives to the paint. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. Moves it to Sutherland. Zero fear on this guy's part as he blocks it. And the shot dies in the traffic jam. Portland's got a hold of the puck now. Fires one. Gets a glove on it to keep it out.
Medvedev's had a solid night between the pipes, James. I mean, he's done everything he could to stop the puck, as indicated by his save percentage, but his team has also been really strong. Got the confidence of their netminder, and they've created a ton of opportunities.
Tries to get the puck to O'Reilly. Gaining momentum up along the side. What a save! He'll probably feel that one tomorrow. Here's a short pass to Jones. Quick shot! Denies him on the stopper. Sends the cross-ice pass. With possession along the wall. Here's a shot. He scores! Aye, aye, Captain! Portland's going to switch things up between the pipes. London's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
Takes the pass. Slides it up front. Portland's got it along the wall. Nothing.
Sometimes when you have the puck on your stick in a primetime scoring area, it's not about threading the needle, and when you try and thread it, sometimes you miss, and that's what happened there.
And a good heads-up defensive play in the open ice. And that's blocked from someone in front. Huge steal in his own end. Portland's moving it up the ice. Feeds it over. Slides the puck across to Cowan. Sends it into the offensive zone. Portland's got the puck along the wall. Jones plays it against the boards. Denies the slapper. Looking to clear the defensive zone. And they put it off the glass and out.
Well, the short-handed unit, they find a way to get to this puck first, James. And the tough part there is you've got to get it on your stick and off your stick quick, because you know the power play unit is going to be coming. This is done perfectly.
The Knights will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. Here's a chance to clear the puck from his own end. Well, if they're going to do something with this man advantage, now's the time.
They don't have the luxury of time, James. They have to be urgent and get the puck up ice.
Puts it on net. Big-time save on a big-time shot. Woolley's taking it from his own end. Through the neutral zone and into the offensive end. There it is, final horn sounds. We are all over here with this one. Big win tonight, and this team's really starting to peak at the right time. Welcome back to the Memorial Cup here on EA Sports. I'm James Cebulski. This should be a fun one. Two of the best in junior hockey collide on the ice tonight. Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. Portland's won the draw. Receives the pass. Here's the shot. Oh, that's a great shot block there.
Well, yeah, I mean, it's grade A scoring chance, and you want to make sure that you get in front of that one, and he did. He gets all of it.
Desnoyers won the draw in his own end. Now let's see if they can clear it. Takes the feed. And now he moves it to Binkley. Takes it to the front. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one. And as play continues, is all alone. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save.
And he gets enough to keep it out.
This is a great reactive save. I mean, he sees the puck at the last second and is able to get his body in front of it. That is tough, not easy to do. He found it and he made the save.
And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Quick pass to Binkley. Here they come on the attack. Fires it on net. Oh, he got a power on it.
Rebound control is critical in the game of hockey. Putting it to the corner, and now the offensive player has to hound the puck.
And he gives it over to Binkley. Hope everyone's enjoying the game here tonight. Another big face-off here on this power play. Moncton's won the defensive zone draw. And they clear that puck. Moves it quickly over to Jones. Here's a chance. And that one's turned aside. Scores! And the benefit of the extra time pays off.
They're utilizing all of that space, James, to their advantage and the recognition and awareness of when to take it to the net.
The Winterhawks draw first blood here in period number one.
Now, it's been a bit of a scrappy play going back and forth here, James, but they get up by one, and you've got to wonder if it now opens the game up.
And now it's over to Desnoyers. And he takes the pass. Denies him. He got all of it. The Winterhawks have it against the wall. Along the side, here they come through the neutral zone. Takes a shot. Denies him with the save. The Wildcats pick up steam and are on the attack. Moncton's got the puck against the half wall. Takes a shot. That's blocked. Sends a pass over. Here's a chance to the middle. And it's blocked. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Oh, a clutch Portland's on the attack. The Wildcats gain possession in their own end. Angles it over to McKinnon. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Passes it to Chance. Here's the chance. And there's the save. Winding down the final minute of this opening frame.
Well, with earlier success on the power play, I think they'll operate in the same fashion, James, in that 1-3-1 setup where they look to work through the flanks because you know they've got some lethal shooters on this team.
Taken along the wall by Gaudreau. Tries to get it out of their own end. And the puck's out of harm's way. The Winterhawks gain control of the puck against the wall. And here's the pass to Jones. And that's just out of reach. Moves it to Cormier. He carries the puck up along the wing. Portland's got possession of the puck. Shot! And he gets in front of that rocket. Shuts him down.
What a great job of tracking the puck up. 1 but 2 consecutive saves.
Makes a save. That's it for period number 1. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports. We are about ready to go for the middle stanza here tonight. And on the heels of that call, we get ourselves a little 4-on-4 on the ice.
A few ways to play a 4-on-4. You can sit back or you can be very aggressive on the puck. But you have to make sure that you're aware as well. There's more ice out there for your opponent too.
And now he passes up to Jones. Moncton's got some room to do something here on this power play as their penalty expired. Works it across to Tenoyer. Right up the gut into the offensive end. They score! And they convert with the main advantage. The Wildcats needed that, Cheryl, and they seem to have some life now.
Well, they've shortened the deficit, and there's nothing better to get you back in the game than 1 goal to put themselves on their toes. But again, they're going to have an attack mentality.
They score! What a counter punch they set up.
Wow, you said it, counter punch. You know the coach is going to love this quick timely response. When you look down your bench, you got to know that there's personnel that can go out there and provide some energy for your team. They just did it.
The Winterhawks make their way back to center now, boasting a 2-goal lead here in the second.
And you can certainly see that they're playing more relaxed, much easier when you got a 2-goal lead here, James. But I've liked everything about their game tonight. They've been creative, they've played free, but they've also been defensively responsible.
Takes a shot. Oh, one of his teammates is right in the shooting lane there. From the short angle, here's a shot. Turn that one aside. Blocked in traffic. Tries to feed it over to Jones. Oh, denies him with the paddle save. Another stop by the goaltender.
He's out battling his opponent right now. He is so dialed in. He's tracking the puck, making save after save. It's about time this team starts working in front of him.
Big time block on the play.
Well, he's doing what it takes, James. And listen, coach is going to love that line. I expect to see him out here again.
On the rebound, he pots it. The Winterhawks are having one of those nights, Shell, that everything that can go right is.
Yeah, it's all going right, James, because they're doing everything right. They've been dominating play in all 3 zones, and they've been rewarded for it.
Hopeman's got a hold of it against the wall. Can't complete the pass as it goes off a stick. Fires it. Makes the save. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on.
Massey's been lighting the lamp with this point streak, playing so confident. He knows where he is on the ice, and it just seems that every time it makes its way towards the net, the puck's going in.
Offenses zone face-off, and he wins the draw. And that's deflected off someone in front. Grabs the puck in the slot. Stopped by the goaltender. Goaltender hangs on for the whistle. The Winterhawks have been putting lots of shots on net and have been rewarded for their efforts. Stumps won a big draw in their own end. Nice zone entry from the middle. And that's broken up. Portland's got the puck in their own end.
Well, he's having a tough time out there, James. You can see it on his face. He's really laboring and fighting to stay in the play.
Shot! Makes the save. Puck is frozen, and we'll get a face-off.
Stumps, the one to lead the comeback here. He's the captain of this team with an offensive zone faceoff. No better way to create some momentum than get one on the board.
And he takes the feed. Oh, he completely muffs the shot. Slides it diagonally to Crosby. And now it's grabbed by Grenier. And that pass is intercepted. Swing and a miss. The Wildcats are on the attack. Portland's gained possession along the boards. Gaining momentum along the wing. Sends it over to Cote. Here they come on the attack down the right side. Portland's got it in their own zone. Takes the feed at center.
That's how you get north in a hurry.
Memorial just goes for a big-time player.
Well, he's embracing the pressure. And coming in here as a kid, you see all the scouts in the stands. You want to elevate your draft stock, and that's exactly what he's doing.
The Winterhawks are on cruise control here late in the second. Simply look at the scoreboard, the shot count. It is all one-sided. There's the horn. 2 periods down. A third period to go. Stick around and join us for the drama next. The Winterhawks have been the busier team offensively, and as a result, they lead it big time here in this third. Here we go. Third period underway. Can they rally back here? All right, Cheryl, we played 2 periods in this one. Give the fans at home your take on what you've seen.
The Winterhawks have a comfortable lead here in the third period, in part due to their good habits, and they've been really effective in all 3 zones all over the ice. Now they just got to bring it home, so managing and protect the puck is everything. Jones finally gets a marker in this game, and it comes after a lot of work in the offensive zone, sniffing out in and around the paint here, James. Multiple scoring opportunities, but he didn't let it get himself down. I mean, he knew that he was getting to the right spots at the right time, and his coach kept throwing him over the boards.
Quick pass across to Sump. Dishes it to Mercier. Shakes off the coverage. Here's a shot. Turned aside with a glove. Tries it to the crease. Oh, it stops him again.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save. Not once, not twice, multiple times.
The Winterhawks gain possession along the wall. And that's intercepted by Carraro. Makes the save.
Any coach or player will tell you that you just need your goaltender to make a big save at the right time. It's not always about the quantity, but it is the quality. Kind of reset the temperature in the game. And I think he's doing a fantastic job of anticipating, cutting down his angles, and really challenging at the top of his crease.
Moncton's got a hold of it along the wall. Carries the puck up through center. Pass back to the point. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Southern. Here's an odd man rush. Shot! Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Slides it across. And that's broken up.
The Wildcats have been terrible tonight. I mean, right from puck drop, right through the third period, they're sharing up with the clock. They just want to get out of this one.
Lets it go! And that carries off a stick. Portland's across the blue line.
The Winterhawks get their second line out there, James. They've been real effective tonight. They've been dominant in the offensive zone. They've been key contributor, and this is really important when you want to get that secondary scoring.
Quick feed to McKinnon. Moncton's got the puck in the defensive end. Streaking through center, they go on the attack. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. He says, let's get physical on that play. Handles the pass. They've got numbers here. Oh, gives up the body as he lays out for the block. What a selfless play. The Winterhawks have had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they have capitalized, and look at the score as a result. There's the horn, and this brings this one to an end. They're going on. A satisfying victory as the For many of these young players, this is the biggest hockey game they'll ever play. Welcome to the Memorial Cup Final. Here's a first look at the power play.
Oh, no score in this game, and the power play hopping the boards for their first opportunity. You know they're going to want to attack the net and really dictate the pace of play. If they can convert on this one, you know the momentum will certainly switch hands.
From behind the net. Here's a chance. Big save. London's got the puck shorthanded and manages to clear the zone. Portland's got the puck behind the net. From their own end, trying to kickstart this power play. Unable to reach that one. The Knights take it across the blue line. Scooped up along the wall by Jones. The Winterhawks play it along the boards. Breaks up the pass in the defensive zone. Reed's ready for the draw as they continue to be shorthanded here. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Good clearing attempt to Reed. Shot! And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. On the attack along the boards. Dishes it off. And he's able to handle that one. Oh, another stop.
Well, that puck came hard and it came fast and it came multiple times, but he was right on it, showing his athleticism to make those saves.
Quick shot. They score! A short-handed goal puts them in front.
So the role of the PK is to go out there and stymie the power play. Instead, they go the other way. They recognize the opportunity and they get a goal.
The Winterhawks will get a small sample size of a 5-on-3.
A short 5-on-3 here, not long drawn-out passes, quick touches, and quick to the net.
And that's a solid clearing attempt on the play. The Winterhawks scoop it up along the boards. Now he slides it up to Jones. And that's picked off by Brustovich. Stops that one. The Winterhawks look to start the transition game. Femus is out of the box, but they are still short-handed here. Big time stop there. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Puck cleared from the defensive end. Portland's got it behind the net. Working the puck deep inside their own end. And he connects with the long bomb. Here's a shot. Makes the save. Cool and calm under pressure.
Sotheran's being relied upon for offense here, James, and why wouldn't you? Look at the point streak that he has going right now. They're leaning on him, and he's answering the call.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. London's got the momentum with a 1-goal lead. They'd love to add to that. Portland's had plenty of good looks here so far in the first, but they still trail. The Knights win the draw. Grabbed along the boards by Allen. London's looking to break out. Moves it to Haltonen. The Winterhawks have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Steps across the blue line. Look at this. They got some scores! And the kid delivers here in the Memorial Cup.
Well, you think that the kid would come in wide-eyed under the bright lights of the Memorial Cup, but instead he is challenged by it. He's impactful right away. Look at that great goal. I mean, he is feeling it.
Cowan's won it. The Knights will play it in their own end. Across the line from center. Brilliant save, running perfectly. The Winterhawks have it now. Moving into the attacking zone. To the low slot. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great stretch shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quick.
London's got a hold of the puck. And that's knocked away. Picked up along the boards by Woolley. Looking for space inside the D zone. Here they come up along the wing. Takes the pass from the left wing. Oh, he walks it away with the stick. Puck scooped up by Ruding. The Winterhawks gain the zone. Puts it on net. Comes up with the stop. Taken by Cowan. Angles it over to Montgomery. London's working the transition through the middle of the ice. Fires it on net. Comes up with the stop.
Well, you don't make the save if you're not dialed in and focused. That's exactly what he is. He's following the puck and just makes that save. It's incredible, really, because you got to be athletic to be able to react that quickly.
Takes a shot. Scores! And we take a drive to Clutch City as they take the lead.
Well, the lead is in their hands, and now it's about building off of that. Good shift management, dictating pace, controlling the offensive zone. Everything now, it's on the line.
All right, there's the end of period number 1. We'll take a breather. I'll recharge. The players will too. And we're coming back with period number 2 right after this. We're still in the early stages of this period. It's all tied up. The Knights take possession after that neutral zone faceoff. Into the attacking end. Here's a chance, and that doesn't reach the net. Slides it back to the blue line, and it rings the post.
Love offense, James. I never really provided any, and I would have missed this one. But right in there on the tender and isn't able to get it in the 4x6. Instead, it hits the pipe and out.
Down the right side and into the zone. Blocked in front. Portland's got it from behind the net. London's got the puck. Picked up along the wall by Cowan. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. We got a whistle. Penalty coming up. The Winterhawks are going to serve 2 for tripping here.
You have to constantly remind yourself to move your feet and get closer to the action. You wind up reaching, you take the feet out of your opponent, and you wind up with a tripping call.
Portland's got the puck along the boards. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. The Knights will try to shave a few seconds off this penalty now. They clear the zone. Time ticking away here on this man advantage.
Keeping it simple and creating some speed, but they have to gain entry fast.
Oh, what a score! Situation critical and clutch.
Well, they take advantage of the player advantage here, James. I love that it's not static. There's a ton of motion. They decide not just to stay on the perimeter. They attack, and they're rewarded for their efforts.
Portland's taking a 1-goal lead here in period number 2.
Yeah, now it's about not sitting back, not saying, hey, we've got a lead, we're going to protect it, but being aggressive and trying to go after more.
Still lots of time left in the period. The Winterhawks are hanging on to this 1-goal lead. They'd love to add another. London's got it along the wall. Here they come. And he takes the dish. There's a save. Portland's got a hold of the puck now. The Winterhawks looking against the half wall. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
The Knights take it along the wall. London's got the puck against the boards. And that's off target as it hits a body. The Winterhawks will play the puck from behind the net. Moved up ahead after a nice pass from the right wing. Takes a shot. Denies him.
Well, these are the saves when you know that the goaltender is dialed in, James. The ability to get to the top of the crease and be square to the shooter, that's a great save.
There's the whistle. Let's see what the referee saw. Jones may not like it, but a pretty cut and dry call for the officials for interference.
When you're the culprit and you're going to the box for the second time in one period, you recognize that you've also compromised your team here. It's a team sport, and man, they're not happy right now.
Portland's going to play the puck from behind the cage. And sends it just out of reach. London's got the puck inside the defensive zone. Here's a short pass to O'Reilly. Puck picked up by Allen. The Knights are across the line and into the offensive end. Shot! Scores! Well, talk about a friendly game right there.
Yeah, it's all about the bounces, isn't it, James? And you got to get the right one, and that one is in his favor.
The Knights have been pressing, and they finally get rewarded for that goal.
They get rewarded, and now they can't sit back. They have to continue to attack and look to go ahead.
Both teams readying here for the face-off. Cowan's won the draw. And less than a minute to go here in the middle frame. Oh, he had it beat, but it goes off the inside post.
London's continuing to push the pace of play in this game. They've been aggressive in the offensive zone. They do have the lead, but they wanted the extra cushion there, but unfortunately went off the post and out. Cowan's done all the work to get to the look he wants, but unfortunately just misses the mark by inches and puts it off the post.
Portland's got the win off that draw. Picks up the puck in his own end. And that pass attempt is deflected. He's got a step. Oh, what a save. Who was that masked man?
Well, the goaltender gets right to the top of his crease, and I just love how technically sound he is, but he's also very athletic, so he covers a lot of ground. He does that to make the save.
There's the buzzer, bringing period number 2 to a close. Hey, listen, we've got lots more in store here on this broadcast, so don't even think about going anywhere for Dr. Norman. The Winterhawks need to start finishing their chances as they trail here in this third period. And off the draw at center, they take control of the puck. Takes the shot. Oh, serves up waffles for dinner with that stop. Misfires, that goes right out of the zone. And the goalie comes out to play the puck. Wooley's got it behind his own net. Long lead pass into the neutral zone.
Great vision to see that stretch pass.
Fires it, and he keeps that one out. Taken along the wall by O'Reilly. Oh, big-time hit along the wall. And this is why I'm glad I'm up here in a suit, Cheryl.
And I'm right there with you, James. I wouldn't want to be along those boards either. It almost looked like he left his feet early, but nonetheless, it's a bone crusher.
From off the wall and onto a stick. Shot! Big-time stop. Works it across to O'Reilly. Through the neutral zone, up along the wing. And he takes the feed. And he blocks that one. On the attack into the offensive end, right up the gut. Here's a shot. Turns it aside. London's got it in their own zone. The Knights carry it along the wall. Shot! Oh, what an effort as he lays out for the block. Breakaway. Oh, he put it off the pipe.
Well, he had the goaltender beat, James. Quick release, and it just goes off the post and out. That's an unlucky bounce.
London's got a hold of it against the wall. And now they look to make something happen from the neutral zone. Shot! Too many bodies in the way. And a strong effort on that play. Quick shot! Standing tall with the save. And a great save.
Medvedev's dialed in and anticipating the play so effectively, making a huge save from a dangerous spot on the ice.
Here's a shot. Scores! They strike again, and it's 3 unanswered goals.
Over and over and over again, James, and you can see the excitement on the bench. They know that they've deflated and they've pushed their opponent back on their heels. They need to keep plugging away here and not get complacent.
That'll do it, and man, oh man, what a special night. And a tremendous accomplishment as they are Memorial Cup champions. This might be the biggest moment for most of these players here, Cheryl. Wow.
Yeah, young athletes that get it done might be the biggest game of their lives, and it's a deserved honor.
Hey, it's me. Just wanted to let you know I'm incredibly proud of the way you played, even though you fell short in the Memorial Cup final. But look, there's a win to take from this. There were a lot of eyes on you through a lot of games. I've noticed your health is running low. It's important to stay in top shape to perform your best. Make sure to use your energy wisely to boost your health levels. Let's keep you at your peak. When you're feeling good, you're playing good.
Let's get everyone settled in so we can start with our first question.
Every young hockey player dreams of getting to the NHL, and for you, that could be a reality at the upcoming NHL draft. There's lots of uncertainty at the NHL draft for young players. Have you done any research into what teams might select you? We know there's different types of pressure that come from playing for a big market team versus a smaller market team. Do you have a preference? You were selected to represent your country at the World Juniors. What did that mean to you, and what did you draw from the experience? There's always a push and pull between sticking to the system and doing exactly what your coach tells you and looking for offense and trying to break a game open when you see the opportunity. How do you weight those? Do you consider yourself a leader? Are you someone who sees yourself as a captain within the next 5 to 10 years? It's every young player's dream to get drafted and play in the NHL. As you go through this process, do you have a preference of what team selects you? Given that there are multiple teams considering drafting you, which team would you prefer to be selected by?
And that brings our Q&A period to an end. Thanks for participating.
Dreams do come true. The pride in your parents' faces, the moment you've been waiting for. I bet you he doesn't even know what's going on right now. It must be a whirlwind. Long days at the rink, cold coffee, long road trips, sharing bus rides, staying in hotels with a bunch of your friends and former teammates, new teammates, everybody cheering for you to take this moment to the next level. You're getting drafted. It's day one. Day two is where the hard job begins. Enjoy today, where your journey to become a full-time NHLer only begun.
With everyone here, why don't we get started? You're up first.
Congrats on getting drafted. Big moment for you and your family. How do you feel about where you ended up getting drafted?
And now let's go over here. Go ahead.
I'm sure as you went through the combine and draft weekend in this overall process that you had a sense that there were a variety of teams interested in or considering drafting you. Did you have a sense that the team that ultimately selected you was where you might be headed?
Okay, up next. Go ahead.
Great franchise. Most people would say this is a top contending team. What are your thoughts joining a team like this?
Okay, that's all we have time for. Thanks, everyone, for your questions, but we have to wrap up.
Hey, congrats on getting drafted. This is a huge accomplishment. You should be proud of yourself. Now just make sure you keep working so you can prove all those other teams wrong.
Congratulations, you signed your entry-level contract, officially making you a pro. Now that the business is out of the way, time to focus on your game. We're going to fine-tune it, polish it up, and get ready for the next level.